In 1986, the game company Capcom was interested in bringing a platform shooter to home consoles. After success from games like Mario and Metroid, Capcom thought this move was in the right direction. They then set out to find fresh talent in the gaming industry. Capcom found a leader in Keiji Inafune. Inafune, fresh out of college, joined Capcom as a team member of the Street Fighter team. With their new leader, the small team set out to invent a character that would become a gaming icon. The character was now done in production and the game had started. The name of the sprite was needed. Many different names were considered for the little blue robot. Knuckle Kid and Mighty Kid were thought to be good names for him. Rainbow Man was also a popular name. The reason behind this is when Mega Man gains different powers, his suit changes colors. As this was Inofune's character, he loved rock and roll so much, he decided to name the main character Rockman. He also made a sister character for Rockman. Her name was Roll. In this, the game found some groundwork for long-standing characters. Some names that were created over time were Blues, which is Proto Man in America, Forte, which is bass in America, Gospel, which was treble in America, Encore, which sounds like Encore, and MIDI from Mega Man Extreme, just to name a few. All these characters got names from music-related words. This was Inafune's child. He designed almost all the artwork for the game. That includes all the enemies, levels, and the logo, plus the box art. He also rendered the characters into sprite form. The game was now complete, and in December of 1987, Capcom released the game onto the Famicom Family Computer System. The game was titled Rockman. When the game came overseas to Capcom's Consumer Products Division and former Vice President Joseph Maurici, the name was changed. Joseph Maurici says, and I quote, "He just didn't like it. The title was horrible." End quote. The Nintendo Entertainment System saw its own release of the game outside of Japan. Mega Man was born. The story of Mega Man really starts with two scientists. The lead scientist, Dr. Light, or Dr. Wright in Japan, and his assistant, Dr. Wily. The two scientists created 9 robots if you include the Mega Man Powered Up game. It's actually 11 if you include Proto Man and Roll. On the original release of Mega Man, there were only 7 different robots. I'm gonna go by the old game for the rest of this old gen. The robots that the scientists created were made to help mankind with industrial jobs around the world. Robots like Gutsman were there to do construction, and Cutsman were there to cut things that needed to be cut. The robots were Cutman, Gutsman, Electman, Iceman, Fireman, Bombman, and Mega Man. All was good until Dr. Wily's intentions came to surface. Dr. Wily had went behind Dr. Light's back and reprogrammed the robots to help him take over the world. One by one, they started terrorizing everyone. Dr. Light, seeing all of his creations do so much harm and with no other real options, chooses his last faithful robot, Rock, to take on the others and protect mankind. In this moment, the household robot, Rock, becomes Mega Man. With his new Mega Buster, Mega Man sets out to win back society and save everyone. He must fight his co-creations. Right off the bat, the game boots up. You notice this is going to be a different experience than a normal game on the Nintendo Entertainment System.
Once the game was inserted and you started playing, you saw right off the bat that you could pick from 6 different levels. It was unheard of at the time, not many games did it.
This gave players the power to choose their own path through the game. A lot of players figured out the best way and the easiest way to make it through the game. The levels themselves consisted of many different robot enemies and obstacles. After making your way through the level, collecting whatever life energy and weapon energy you could, you were faced with one of Mega Man's 6 co-creations in battle. After you defeat a boss, you can gain one of their powers or abilities. This is a game mechanic that the creators wanted because of the game Rock, Paper, Scissors. In regards to the powers, you gain a power that can be used to defeat another boss power. Although in Mega Man 1, the Mega Buster is pretty powerful too. Now that Mega Man has defeated all the regular levels, he moves on to the now infamous Dr. Wily's Fortress. Always located at the center of the screen on the level select. These are the levels that lead to your final encounter with Dr. Wily. The fortress itself consists of 4 levels linked together. Each level has a new boss that Dr. Wily has created. After you defeat the regular levels in the fortress, you are brought to the stage where all the co-creations that Mega Man defeated are back. All the robots are in a predetermined order and must be defeated again before moving on to Dr. Wily. As Dr. Wily is defeated, you enter the epilogue. Mega Man 1 is now released and remade on several different platforms. The first time it pops up, it's on the Wily Wars for the Sega Mega Drive. This is included with Mega Man 1, 2, and 3, and the art is enhanced on the game. The game was also re-released on the Mega Man Anniversary Collection discs. This came out on the GameCube, original Xbox, and the PlayStation 2. Another platform it's out for is the Nintendo Wii. You can download it at Nintendo Store right now. The last release for Mega Man 1 was Mega Man Powered Up on the PSP. It had a lot of features that the original Mega Man didn't. There was a construction stage that you can make your own stages on with Mega Man 1. Also in this game, once you defeated an enemy, you could actually play as them. And don't forget, there were 2 extra characters in this game.